cable has essentially shrugged off this gap and has certainly exceeded expectations from this recent divergence turnaround. We certainly seem to have formed a bottom, and it's basically inarguable now at this point, at least in the short term. Bulls are back in command of this market. It was an absolute dive that we took. We saw this in the market from the 63.20 range. We had a severe dive, found a heavy divergence here. There we are, heavy divergence. We ran into major fibs here, major resistance historically. Now that we've turned a corner, we looked at recent lows for major swings, and of course that gap, and when we narrow in on that gap, we see that the market moved in to this range, filled that gap as expected, which came relatively quickly within a handful of hours, tested that recent high, failed again, not surprisingly retested the bottom of that gap, and then since has, we're talking about 6 hours, we've gone from 57.71 to 58.48. So it's been relatively strong, this bullish pattern that we're seeing, and now that this bottom is formed, we'll look for retests of this zone as we push further and see how a response to the market is at higher resistance points.